Hi, another video from me. Now I want to show you how you can use the cdj400 to play a track. So I got my USB time-coded MP3s loaded in, and on deck A we have a track already loaded. So I use the lead in first track to get to the beginning of the track. I start it now. The software recognized it and I'm now at the start of the track. But I recognized I only use the CDJ in the vinyl mode because, let's say, the track is not exactly at the start. So I can use the Q button as normally. And the first thing I checked out was that the time-coded stuff is not working so perfectly as if I just played a music track with my cdj player at the normal bass. Because when I press the Q button really fast, the software can't come up with the MP3 output as fast as I'm playing, because it always have to check back, is there a time code sound coming and where is it, and there's always a little latency behind it, so you may have a little lag, so you always have to hope that it's at perfect timing when you want to start the track into the mix. The play works also normally. Just press, it plays, the timecode goes into the audio 8 DJ device and it tells the software to play, which is doing that very well, and the audio 8 DJ device really has a nice or let's say really high audio quality output. So I'm really preferring this audio device for using software on your PC. Now back to my cdj400. I recognize that I'm playing just with the vinyl mode, because in the vinyl mode I can move the track forward and backward. And I can find my own cue point as I like. Maybe I'm not at the really start of the track, so I can search around and find myself the perfect start of the beat. So I just set the cue point, or maybe just have to get in the pause mode. I'm playing it, pausing it, and then search the beginning of the beat. Now I have it, I guess. Then I set the Q button. It remembers the position of the time-coded sound. So when I press the Q button, it won't jump back to this white beat flag at the beginning of the track. As you see, it remembers the position of my cue point, and it calculates always this cue point that I set manually on my CDJ. So that way I prefer the vinyl mode, because I have more control over the software and the track I'm using. If you're not using the vinyl mode, you can just use the jog wheel to make the track faster or slower. You can also use it as normally, but the feeling is a bit different, I feel. But it's also working nicely. But I prefer the vinyl mode because it's more. It's not so a digital feeling, and I still can use the software as digital as it be. Okay, I hope you got some inspiration from it, and you learned about cdj400 and the Traktor software.